Good evening. Welcome to Investigator News. I'm your host, Elly Holder. Update on my health. Um, and I'll send everybody from the second show, William show, to this show. Um, Having a lot of chest pains, a lot of pain, a lot of pain. I've spent a lot of time in bed. I'm looking at heart surgery in a month. The 22nd, I will be looking at, they're going to do all the tests to show them what is going on so they can do the heart surgery. Hang in there with us. Uh, and William, I have to say, let William do the shows. Listen to William. I'm talking to him regular, and if you guys can catch the shows, listen to William. He's We're like two peas in a little pod, I guess is what you would call it. So um, if William has a show out there, we're going to do it. Now, my plans of if so you know what's going on is if I feel really good, I'm going to record a show. If I can do a live show, I'll do a live show. It's going to be very, um, um, very. I don't. What's the word for it, Karen? Um, it's going to be very sporadic over the next few weeks, and then you're going to have a lull where I am going to be in the hospital for a week to 10 days because I'm having open heart surgery. So, um, and then soon as I get home, we're looking at, they said 4 to 8 week recovery. So I'm gonna do what I can. I'm just gonna do what I can, and then once I'm okay, then boom, we're right back in here, me and William. So, so William says, "Hey guys, uh, Karen, I don't look so bad today. I'm still a little pale. I'm weak. Um, Boy, I'm weak. Every day, if you want to know what it's like for aortic aneurysm, I have chest pains. My 90 to 100% of the blood flow is cut off to my legs and feet, my toes. I think the first thing I'm going to ask when I come out of surgery is, do I have toes? Do I have feet? Because I'm starting to look at them and it don't look good. And a lot of people say, who cares? Well, I do because I hear that your toes are the balance. Now, if I lose my feet, then oh boy, I'm gonna hope for the best and take your prayers and say I got a lot of faith. Isn't that right, Karen? Karen knows me. I have a lot of faith, and I've been so blessed with this show and other things that um, I think I'm gonna pull through this. I think I'm gonna do okay. As long as I sit here in the chair and moderate or do the news and let Karen moderate, have William jump in, I think we'll be fine. So, California, boy, folks. Now, I'm not going to do earthquakes today because of California. I'm from California, and I have never seen LA get hit and slammed as hard as it is. Now, if you're religious, God said, I'm going to flood. I'm going to flood places. Now, and after it's said and done, I'm not going to flood it to where it's going to hurt, kill so many people. I'm not going to flood the earth, just certain places. Well, they're having landslides. And when I look at one system went through, another system went through, it came back, slammed them again. Now we're looking at another storm front. Santa Barbara, especially. But when I have watched what they did to California with the oh boy, the growing season. Remember, I used to talk about peaches all through the valley. There's no peaches. There's no nectarines. There's no apples. There's no anything that they were growing in the valley is just nothing. It's dirt. And so these are the places that are flooding. And so I want to say that um, there's no soaking into for the peaches. Now, man, I remember peaches this big, folks, out of Fresno, Visalia, all the way down to LA. The orchards are gone. They're gone because they couldn't afford to do this no more. All right. I figured it out, huh, Karen? All right. So let's. I want to get into this, and I don't want to run this too long. Um, we have William coming up in about an hour. See there. Look at the flooding there. Now we've seen flooding in Illinois and Iowa, Chicago, some places in Chicago, but California really doesn't see this. And since I'm from there, I can attest to what I've grown up to see. This isn't normal. Is it global warming? No, no. This is Mother Nature fixing itself. And I have to let you know that the orchards that aren't there anymore, it's just soil. There's no trees to stop it, no trees to suck in what we have going in California. So, all right, here we go. What gets me is the landslides because they get them every year. So don't be freaky. Oh my God, there is landslides in California. No, they have them every year about this time. Now, what is weird is the amount of them and the boulders that are crashing down. Highway 101, I believe, just north of San Francisco, had a boulder that crashed down. And I even put it in the funny post. I seen it and I was like, oh, I gotta get this one because is Wildy Coyote under that boulder. So if you get a chance, go check it out. I did get the post out. I'm doing good. Karen, how do I look? Yeah. Karen's like, go back to bed. Yeah. All right. Southern California experiencing high risk of serious flooding. And they do have um, they have a map.
Our atmospheric river event.
And I don't want to really listen to Ari, but I'm going to go over real quickly. Now you see this. Now, San Diego, I have a couple friends in San Diego, and they say, it's stopping short of San Diego. It seems like Mother Nature is mad at LA. Well, yeah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Uh, so, as you see this map, and I'm not going to play the video. I just want you guys to see the map and see that they had rain move across. They had rain move back. They had that same rain move back across again. Now there's another front moving in. And now we have all the way up to San Francisco, even Sacramento and above, are seeing the same amounts. They said a whole season of rain in 1 week. Now, we've seen it before. Now, I keep going back and checking because I lived in North Highlands. That's the northern part of Sacramento. I don't mention that much. And I look at places that I knew in the 77, 78 flooding. And I took a look at it, and it's not even close. So, to me, I'm not worried about it. I took a look at Tahoe, where I love Tahoe. I'm looking at snowfall or rainfall. Then I looked at LA. LA, for some reason, it's like, did they piss off God or what? That's me. Did they, what are they doing that they are getting this massive amount of rain? Now, are they going to come back? Heck yeah. They all bounce back. How many floods have you seen across our country that we see the total towns flooded? And the following year, they're like, oh, we're going to flood again. But they're still there. All right. So, and yeah, I told Karen to put down that as of the 22nd of this month, I'll have all my tests done to where the surgeon will be able to do heart surgery at the end of the month. So I told her to throw that in there. Now, Texas takes a twist on Groundhog Day. The bee cave bob to predict the weather. What is it? Now, we have some that are using bears, like Wyoming and Montana. They're using bears. Well, Texas is using the armadillo. They're using their own bee cave bob to predict the weather. The Texas armadillo bee cave bob is challenging Puxatawny Phil to see which mascot has the most accurate weather forecast. So critter versus critter. I say get an Arkansas hog. Arkansas hog. I don't know what they seen. He ain't seen no shadow. So by the power invested in me, we're going to have our spring is going to start March 11th. So what does Bob look like? Yeah, there you go. I think we ought to call the Razorback hog the hog. I don't think he's seen his shadow either. Are we looking at more winter? Are we looking at moving into spring? Now realize if we move into spring, we're going to see a fierce tornadoes and also earthquakes. Now the ground is softened. Um, and so if we look at a few more weeks of winter, who cares? Then we will have a spring and summer that's not so hot. If we go into spring now, you're looking at 100 plus degrees across the south for about a month. No, not this kid. Let's go with more winter. Um, uh, this one here cracked me up. Um, a little girl's outside playing with her little guinea pig, and all of a sudden, here comes a snake. The snake grabs the guinea pig. The girl grabs the snake and starts swinging it around, saying, "Let go of my guinea pig." Oh boy. That's a snake she's got, folks. Look at that poodle. That poodle's in there saying, "Oh yeah, give me the guinea pig. I'll chew it up." And then forget the snake. No meat on a snake. No, I'm teasing. Lots of poodles there. So, but she was able to rescue her guinea pig, and the guinea pig's fine. Now we seen the poodles in there, folks. I don't know. I'm looking at the the poodles are like yummy, yummy guinea pig. I don't think they were looking at the snake. I don't think they were. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But when they put it out there, they just say she seen it had her guinea pig. She spun the snake around and let go of the guinea pig. Guinea pig's fine. The dogs are in there, and the dogs are like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, I know." I have a Australian Shepherd poodle, and anything that moves, she's like, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah." I don't think these poodles give a crap about the guinea pig. They were hungry for the guinea pig. They're like, "Oh, guinea pig, you're gone. You've been getting all of our attention." Roundy, roundy. Oh yeah. Uh, Let the girl get rid of the snake. What do you think, Karen? Ghosts, rainbows, raining frogs, and sun halos. Wow. So what do we got? Well, one, um, we had a ghost rainbow and fog rainbows, they say, that are formed when the sun hits the fog at 30 to 40-degree angle. How many of you seen it? Now, in fog, I've seen sparklies. Now, I thought I seen like a halo, but it wasn't no rainbow. Not like this. Hair ice. Uh, that's something that they also are looking at where they say sparklies. That's what I was claiming I saw in the fog. And at first I thought, oh, something seriously wrong with me. But then I found out later that it is sparklies actually happen at a certain temperature in your fog. So does um, a ring around the sun. How many of you seen that? A ring around the sun to where you are looking at, you're not really sure what you're looking at right there. How many have seen this? Is it a rainbow around the sun, or is it just a blockage? It's a blockage. And then all of a sudden, boy, this is the one that got me, was snowballs that are centered out and they're about the size of a hay bale. That's weird. Um, and then the frogs, the bats, frogs, bats, and chickens. So if you got your chickens and they're not quite right, think about what's going on with Mother Nature around you. Now, since I'm not doing earthquakes, I do want to say that um, close to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma's had 3 earthquakes, two over 5.0. Now, I haven't gotten none here. I'm waiting. Is my dog's acting weird? I wish I had my Scotty because when they would get him in Oklahoma, he would act a certain way. My dogs are just they're crazy anyway. They're puppies. They're not reacting like my Scotty would have. But as far as we go, there is strong earthquakes in Oklahoma. Now, is it fracking? A good possibility. Now, they're not drilling for oil as much as they are fracking. And so I called some of my fracking friends over there, Texas, Oklahoma, and said, are they increasing this? And they said, yes. So this could be why we're seeing a massive amount of earthquakes in Oklahoma. But I'll be back Wednesday and hopefully for a show and bring up the earthquake map. Now, when I looked at Dutch Sense, he's not saying much, folks. He's kind of just waiting to see if it goes eastward. Because when it goes to the East Coast, then it means something. In the middle of the United States doesn't mean much. It's earthquakes in places it's never had earthquakes before. So we'll wait with the next 5 to 7 days. All right. So let me pull some of this down. Um, um, red squirrels. Now, when I seen this was on Yahoo. I thought, no, no, I've been here in Arkansas and I've seen every color of the rainbow of squirrels, not bright red. My thing was, who the hell spray painted the squirrels? How mean is this? These are bright red squirrels in one New York town. Led investigators discover they are intentionally painted, see, and released into the wild. One man responsible, and he was caught red handed after a very unusual surveillance operation in the town of Patterson, 75 miles north of the city of New York. Who the hell spray paints squirrels and why? The article really doesn't go into it much, and I went and Googled it. No one, he's not talking, and he likes squirrels, but he hates some of them that are annoying. Who does this? Oh man, I just got to be up. I just going to be upset over this. Massachusetts police canine. Now they had a 12-year-old that came up missing, and he was possibly freezing, hyperthermia. And this is in the freezing cold. So the canine for Massachusetts, uh, the officer gave him a scent, and he tracked over 2 miles to find the missing 12-year-old boy that was freezing cold. They this dog 2 miles. Think about that. Now, I seen this and I was like, oh yeah, it can happen. You know why? The other night, yeah, folks, I'm putting a package of Pop Tarts underneath the cover so the dogs can't hear it. And I barely even got it open. And they were on me. I was like, how'd you guys hear this shit? Oh, sorry. How'd you guys hear this? Is it the smell of the Pop Tarts release? Or is they heard the package? Oh, yeah. Karen, I don't know. These dogs are smart. And I had it well under covers where there was no way they could hear it. And they were on it. So I had to share the Pop Tarts with the dogs. Yeah. Yeah. They're smart. And this was from the bedroom. So this 12-year-old that's freezing in the cold. I can imagine that this canine, Biza is her name. She tracked the child's scent for over 2 miles in the frigid temperatures, according to the police department. Okay, so let's see what I have left here. I didn't do much. Um, Now, zoos. I don't know why they pick Valentine's Day. Why don't they just pick New Year's Eve? But they pick Valentine's Day to name animals, even cockroaches. So even their beloved cockroaches get a name on Valentine's Day. Now think of all these women that are like, I don't even get flowers, I don't get candy. No, but a cockroach gets a name. Yeah. Okay, folks. So that is it for the show. Um, and I am going to try very hard to get in here and do some shows before my surgery. Now, after surgery, folks, it's going to be very rough. It could be a month to 2 months with no shows. Please watch William because I'm going to try to keep William going for us. And I think he's a wonderful form of information. So if I can keep William going, watch it. If I can jump in there with a show and it's recorded, watch it. Now I know I talked to Karen before the show and said I might have to record shows when I feel good. I may be in my jammies, I may be in a robe, I may be in who knows, a t-shirt or whatever. If I feel good, I'm going to come jump in. I'm going to do a show and put it out there just to keep the channel going. So I'm putting forth a huge, huge amount of strength and on my part to keep the show going and to tell you to uh, get subscribers in here. Let's build this back up to where it was a couple years ago with 1,000 viewers. So, all right, folks, I thank you for watching, and we will see you probably Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. So come on back and watch us. And with that, um, I thank you for watching us. You got my health update, and you have everything you need to come on back and watch the show and share us. All right, folks, take care, and we will see you soon.